And this is where, Microsoft is also now thinking through their strategy when they obviously did first mover advantage with OpenAI because they had the first functionally viable, first professional, transformer models available in the market, right? So they made a huge investment in OpenAI, which was up to the level of $10 billion, right? But
Yeah.
now they have invested in Mistral as well, right? And as far as I read to it's almost close to a $2 billion investment that they're actually looking to make in Mistral, but they've already formally announced the partnership, right? Now, but what does that mean, right, for the overall community now? See, one
Okay.
piece is, I think, and this is just my perspective again, Shiva. One is that Microsoft has tied itself well with ChatGPT, right? They made it as part of their Copilot, right? They're now investing heavily in Copilot. They just released a few very domain-specific Copilots as well, right? Including finance, supply chain, and whatnot. But obviously, as some of these models start coming in, right, and the next update will actually again is about Mistral, by the way, right? As these models start coming in, Microsoft has realized that they need to, because at the end of the day, right, and this is something that we have conversations day in, day out with our partners as well, with our customers as well, right? Where when they start adopting Azure as a platform, right, they've always seen Azure, equivalent to ChatGPT. If I'm using Azure, I will use ChatGPT when it comes to LLMs, right? Whereas when they actually look at an Amazon, right, they see, okay, I have these models that I can actually experiment and try out with, right? With these models coming into picture, it's a very good step that Microsoft has taken, right? Because at the end of the day, what we also need to think of is that Azure or probably Microsoft infrastructure is a platform that customers need to consume, right? So more the flexibility that you actually give to your customers, right? It's a better option, right, for the customers as well. Whereas in the Mistral side, and why I probably tied up the first and the second story, Mistral has clearly announced that the investment from Microsoft is going to be more focused towards how do they monetize. And I think Mistral
Hmm.
Large is probably one of the first steps that they've actually taken in that step, that area, Shiva.
Correct. Yeah, no, just one correction. The valuation is 2 billion euros,
Oh, okay.
while the investment from Microsoft was a minuscule $15 million only. Looks like it's
Oh,
more of a strategic investment, just trying to kind of say, hey, you know what, I'm going to be there as well. So, and I think that investment might also be primarily Azure credits, probably, not necessarily cash. Anyway, so but yeah, I mean everyone's looking to get a pie. I mean, I think eventually all these cloud providers will be like Oracle, right? I mean, like how Oracle ended up being with AWS or Azure. So all the LLMs will be available across all these cloud providers. I won't be surprised if OpenAI comes up with a partnership with Amazon Bedrock at some point in time.
yes.
AWS might be dying to do that, actually, to be honest. So if
It's
AWS
a
manages to do that, then yeah,
it's a whole perception change game, right? The moment this announcement came
yes,
in, Shiva, while I totally agree with you, probably Microsoft might not be putting in like billions or multi-billions dollars, or even what they've committed to OpenAI. I think in one of the podcasts you were highlighting, they've not really made those investments. They've not
exactly.
actually invested that. But I think it's a whole perception game. Like the moment this announcement came in, I had partners who were discussing, right? While as I was highlighting Azure, equivalent to ChatGPT. Now you have
Hmm.
Mistral coming in. Now they're very comfortable. Can we discuss deployment on Azure as well? Because now I might have some flexibility in terms of models consumption. So I think it's a
Exactly.
lot of it is perception based, right?